Hello, my celestial beings. This is Mystic Storm here to clear the path to a new life with you. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, evening, whenever you're catching this. This is a reading for the Pisces Full Moon that is happening on Monday. Okay, if you're watching this during 2021, so September, I believe, 20th. Yes, and that's happening at 6:55 p.m. Central Time, so 7:55 Eastern, and then I believe 5:55 Pacific, if I'm doing the timing right. But yes, so this season, right? We're still in Virgo season, but we will hit Libra season on Wednesday, the 22nd, which is also the fall equinox. Okay, so we are really transitioning into the darker side of the year, depending on where you are. But yeah, so pay attention to these transitions within the seasons, because that's transitions that's going on within your soul as well. So this Pisces full moon is also called the harvest moon. And, you know, just reflect back on all the things that your New Year's resolutions, right? Pretty much, like, have you put action towards your intentions that you have been setting all year? If so, have you seen some type of movement, some type of change, shift within your life? If so, this is the time to celebrate that. You're reaping your harvest. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So also, I will say with Pisces energy, this is a very psychic, intuitive sign. So pay attention to your dreams. Also, don't give in to the illusions. I will say that, because Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and I believe Neptune is still in the sign of Pisces. So that's a lot of, a lot of fluidity that's going on that can be manipulated and distorted. So if you keep your awareness and your mental health at a level, if you exercise your mental health, like, say, of course, meditation or breath work, things like that, just releasing thoughts that don't serve your highest good, then you will be on the right track. Okay, having a sound, clear mind will be very beneficial during this time, because you don't want to get tripped up on, especially with Pisces and Neptune. Okay, so, but also this is a great time to heighten your abilities, especially since we're going into the darker side of this season. The veil is getting very thin. This is a lot of ancestral work. We're going to be approaching Samhain, aka Halloween, then followed by the Day of the Dead. It's a lot going on. So this is a time for us to prep, okay? Prep for that. And and prep for the winter, because think about, before we, people that didn't live in the modern times, they would gather up their harvest, everything that they've been trying to plant, to prepare for winter, when the earth is barren or there's scarcity. So you don't want to get tripped up. It could be financially, it could be spiritually, it could be emotionally. Okay, it can be anything. Like, you don't want to get slipped up, or like Five of Pentacles energy, you feeling left out in the cold, or Eight of Swords energy, or Two of Swords energy, with a lot of mental conflict. So this was time to continue to do the work, the soothing, helpful self-care, self-love work, in order to make sure you can, get through the feminine side of the year, the darkness, right? This is kind of like the entering in the dark night of the soul in a sense, because you might have to do a lot of shadow work at the same time. So, and a lot of things may be exposed to you, parts that you don't like, and that's okay. You just have to address them, go through them, and work it out, okay? So, we're going to get into this reading. I hope you all enjoy, okay? We're going to start off with the Crow Tarot. This is a new deck for me, and I'm so excited. Yes, I am so excited to use this deck. I've been eyeing this deck for a while, y'all. A while. Okay, the Crow Tarot. And I've used it this week. And I will say, like, I had asked a question, and the Crow Tarot said, hold on, wait, we got a message for you. Before we answer this, let me tell you about something else that's been on your mind that would, you know. So I was like, ooh, I'm really feeling this deck. I was like, you know, crows are messengers, and they're going to tell you what you need to know, okay? So we're going to see what spirit, our ancestors, our guides, Crow spirit, what do we need to know for this Pisces full moon? What does the collective need to know right now? Okay. Hold on. Yes, this is 6 of Cups. The Fool. These are in reverse. Page of Cups. I heard take them all. This is 7 of Cups. This was in reverse. Okay. Let's stop here and let's see what's going on. So 3 out of the 4 cards are in reverse. So I'm taking this as this is a lot of internal work that we have to do. The Fool here is the major arcana, so we're going to start here first. For some reason, we know we have to change. We know we have to go through this cycle, right? But we're dragging our feet. We don't want to go through the difficulty. Like, we've already put in so much work, and it's like, you know, if I go through this cycle again, like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can take it. But we're stronger than what we think. We've gotten through 2020, right? We've gotten through other hard years, right? You know, it's crazy how, like, we're in 2021, but when people say last year, we tend to jump back to 2019. And we just want to skip over 2020. We need to embrace and acknowledge, might be the best word, acknowledge our hardships and celebrate that we got through them. So if we celebrate that we gotten through the difficulty, despite the hardships that have happened, then this next cycle is, I mean, we're wiser now. Even though this says the Fool, this is we're repeating the cycle, right? So we already know we're not the fool. You know, we're not going to be foolish out here, but we can have a sense of wonder. We can have a sense of adventure and spontaneity, right? So with this 6 of Cups, you don't want to see things leave. Especially since we've invested so much in what we've already put in, but there might be people that may leave us, or, you know, there might be some emotional loss somewhere. It could be people, it could be places, it could be a pet, you know, anything like that. But we can't hold on to everything, especially when we're starting a new cycle. It's like when you're going camping, you wouldn't pack your whole house with you, right? You're only bringing the essentials. So when we're going on this journey, in this transition into the next stages of our lives, you know, another another spin to the wheel of the year, right? As we're approaching this, Spirit is saying that make sure you have your essentials ready. Stop carrying excess weight, because it is only going to drag you down. Don't worry about who or what is leaving at this time, and worry about you and what is around you now, what you can work with now, because these things are leaving for a reason. This will open you up to have more emotional balance, more better mental health, have better boundaries for protection, knowing that if you pack light and that you work with being by yourself, going in that solitude. You know, Virgo energy is all about the hermit mode. And now, even though we're entering into Libra, we still kind of have that hermit mode feeling, you know? And in that, we can have that balance, right, that Libra brings. But we have to let go of the old and embrace the newness that's coming. And with newness comes trial and error, comes freshness, comes uncertainty, okay? These, of course, have been uncertain times, but we can't let that stop us, all right? We're not foolish out here. We've grown, and I love this about the Fool card with the crow, because it has 3 lotus flowers. So it's like coming out of the mud, coming out of the darkness, and being awakened to a new life. So no, this isn't your first rodeo. You're wiser now. Even though it says the Fool, you still have to approach it with a fresh mind, with an open mind, right? And then the seven of cups. Look, all cups on the table. That's nothing but water, water energy, Pisces energy. And yeah, don't give in to the illusions. Don't give in to the illusions. Know that you have options. Know that you can always choose the life that you want. If you feel like your life is heading towards a negative direction, or something that you don't like, make the moves to change it. If you don't feel like you can do that on your own, seek guidance, seek help, okay? Go within and seek guidance from Spirit. But if you need outside help, there's always people around that can help you. You can contact, a therapist. You can contact your friends and family. You can contact, a reader, and that way you can get some clarity and some guidance on some things that can open you up to help with your mental health. This is the only card that came up right. The Page of Cups. the page is also the child, having a childlike mind, having that sense of wonder, right? If we just let go and let nature run its course, let things flow, then we will be open to new awakening, enlightenment. Okay? So releasing is the best thing for this moon. Releasing, I really feel like self-doubt, a lot of doubt, a lot of procrastination. I feel like procrastination has to do with doubt, you know, doubting yourself. And that's something that we just need to remember who we are. Step into our power. Every now and then you gotta dust off your shoulders. Look, action. This came out in reverse. This action here is the move these up here like that. Y'all. The action in reverse is the root. It's the root chakra, the base chakra, right? And it says movement, perseverance, discipline, and what is it? Motivation. Yeah, we have to take action. It's time. It's time. And this is, we need to, I said a lot of self-doubt, a lot of, we talked about uncertain times. And that's where the root of all this is. It's the root chakra. This is where our security lies, our sense of worthiness, well-being. So if it's out of whack, then of course we aren't going to see all of the options that Spirit has for us. We won't. And then look, the base, and then it goes to the crown, insight. It says understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. This is literally what we've been talking about. Going within and being aware. This is actually, I feel like, more like third eye. So going back with those psychic abilities. So with them being in reverse, definitely something that we really need to focus on. I would definitely start with the root chakra first before you try to do any meditation or try to do any third eye activation, because you have to be grounded and rooted before you do anything to make any movement, right? And with action, I feel like also you might want to dance. You know, you might want to shake things up a little bit. You might want to use that as a tool to awaken your base or root chakra in order for you to get things moving in your life as well. I would say personally, I enjoy dancing. That's my favorite form of exercise. And it brings like a primal sense, and it really boosts my energy and my mood in order for me to, you know, feel more energized. So I don't want you to feel like everything has to be so cutthroat. Have fun. Have fun and with it, and just try to open up yourself more in order to get what you need out of life, okay? And then next we're going to get into the secret language of colors. Yes. Yes. Find richness from the dark night. Black. Come on. I've been talking about And you know, we are approaching the darkest time of the year, dark night of the soul season. Find richness in the dark night. Find richness within. Nurture yourself through this time of vulnerability. Okay? Being exposed. Activating and working on balancing both the root and the third eye chakra. Third eye crown will help in bringing light into the darkness. And even when you bring light into the darkness, because either or, light and dark, it can't be one without the other. So black is a powerful, powerful color and a powerful sense of being, because through the darkness you'll be able to see and understand more clear. Okay? And when doing that, this is going to help you mentally to get through the blocks that are holding you back from entering the choices that you want to make. Letting things go that don't serve you. Opening yourself up to the cycles that are coming. Because, I mean, we have to change. We have to evolve. Nothing stays the same. And as you shed old skin, you'll be able to see life completely different and move and adapt completely different. Trust your inner knowing. Trust the guidance that you have. Create a firm foundation for yourself in order for you to get on a good path, get back on track, okay? Especially if you fell off a little bit. I'm going to pull a Soul's Lessons card, and then I think I'm going to close out with the New Orleans deck. Freedom. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Come on. Come on. Come on with this. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. This is going back to the Seven of Cups in reverse. Knowing that you have the options. If something ain't going right in your life, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to shake things up? How are you going to change? How are you going to make it, like, come on now. If you're on this channel and you know you feel discouraged, everybody feels discouraged sometimes. We feel lost, you know. Life ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go. Yes, you're gonna go through hurt. Yes, you're gonna go through pain. Yes, you're gonna go through doubt, fear, all this stuff. But in the midst of feeling that emotion, you have to know that the power lies within you. Okay? To make things happen. Don't let the weight of everything that's going on with you affect your happiness, affect how you move next. Be clear on what you want and go after it. Go down that path, no matter how scary, no matter how uncertain, no matter how dark. Know that you packed the essentials. You've learned. You've grown. Is there still room for growth? Always. We see it right here. There's some things we have to work on. But one thing is to focus on the mind, on the emotions, on the mental health. Putting our mind to the test to know that we can handle any and all obstacles that are in our way. And the main obstacles that we put up is obstacles that we put on ourselves, blocks that we put on ourselves. How are you going to tear down those walls? Be secure in who you are. Make the moves necessary in order for you to gain insight and awareness. Okay? So you can open up yourself to endless possibilities. You're free. You're free to be happy. You're free to have joy, to have bliss. Even through the darkness. Even through the darkness. Your happiness all depends on your mindset, on how you go about it. And I want to pay attention to the card at the bottom of this deck. It says regret. I know that I cannot change the past. I know that I cannot change the past. Really, 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 really sound. Know that through this, all the access, you can't change it, but you can shape and map your future. What are you going to do about it? It's up to you. This is going to make or break the next year. Because we're approaching the end of the wheel of the year. You know, even though it's like everyone has their own way to say that this is the new year. You know, witches have Samhain. Then we have the astrological new year. Then we have this, that. Know that this, before life comes death. Before we are born, we are in darkness. Okay? So just think about that. So this is a time that we're preparing to lay all things to rest, so we can be reborn again into something higher, something new, something more pure, something that is going to get us to the next stage of enlightenment, the next stage of happiness, the next stage of wealth, abundance, prosperity. Okay? Take this time to better yourself. Take this time to grow. Look. Adventure. Adventure. Come on. It's endless. The possibilities are endless. Are you going to take this? Are you going to take this journey? The birds are calling outside. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Are you going to take this journey? Or are you going to continue the journey if you've already taken, you know, the steps necessary? Know that uncertainty doesn't have to mean that all hope is lost. And know that where you are right now isn't your destination. There's so much more out there. There's so much more to see. There's so much more to grow upon. You haven't learned all that you needed to learn yet. Still keep going. Still keep growing. Still keep imagination alive. You create the adventure. You create your happiness. You create a sound mind. You are the creator. Take this time to transform your life. Take this time to nurture yourself. And take this time to go within. And I will say at the bottom of the deck, it says, let loose. Let loose. This is also giving me kind of like that dancing feel. So in this, have fun. It does not have to be all serious all the time. Okay? Know that through the darkness, You will gain insight. Okay? Yeah, it's all about having a sound mind and being cool, calm, and collected. Don't give in to the illusions. You are the creator. All right? All right, so that's what I have for this Pisces full moon energy. I hope that you all enjoyed. I hope that this gave you some type of clarity, some type of guidance on what you should do next. Definitely, yeah, I was like, I would just dig into the cards again. Just replay. You just have, the choice is yours. What are you going to do with it? All right, what are you going to do in this season? So, yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed. Make sure you stay connected with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And, yeah, I love you all. I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed Pisces full moon. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.